All right, viewers and subscribers, welcome back to the channel. Thanks for joining us in another one here on the Coach's Desk. We appreciate you being here, people. Yeah, man, and we have been, doing the rounds with this whole turkey thing. And I must say, appreciate all the love and the support. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. So this one is very interesting one, because Turkey has basically increase their recruitment process, because we initially heard that they only wanted jumpers, but they have extended it to sprinters now, and it seems as if they want to create a greater thrust for a 4x100 meter team for LA, right? They approached the MVP camp. Yeah, they approached the MVP camp. Stephen Francis told them no. Two particular athletes allegedly that they wanted to recruit from the MVP camp, and Stephen Francis, according to reports, according to our sources, allegedly indicated that no, it cannot work. It will not work. So these people are serious about what they are doing. They are not backing down. And like I said, in earlier newscasts, people, a lot of changes will happen after the trials. Several persons will make decisions after the trials, because that has been the report out there, because Turkey is serious about getting female athletes to create a 4x100 meters team. Now, with that said, they are interested in another promising female sprinter from Jamaica. So even though them get turned down, they're still interested in another promising female sprinter from Jamaica. Not only that, people, they have acquired Favour Ofili from Nigeria. And we know the situation with Favour Ofili. We know the circumstances that she faced, where she was not registered for a particular event. Yeah, and the Nigerian Federation, probably they apologize, but Favour Ofili seems to have, had it with them. And what we are hearing, people, is that she decided, to step. In other words, right? Because what happened is that she switched to Turkey, and she had made some application to AIU indicating that she don't like how these people treating. So this thing is a grand scheme. To what I am seeing is to approach the federations, or the athletes from the federation, that the athletes are not pleased with what is happening. And we have been talking about the J3s and what they could do. And let me reiterate this again. I don't believe that the J3s can stop this move. But my thing is that if they could put more things in place, so that in the event these athletes leave, they cannot say that, oh, the J3s did not do this, the J3s did not do that. See, Favour Ofili is leaving, and she left from about May, yeah, and she indicated that it is the federation. So I know some persons believe that the federation should not absorb some of these blame. Of course, you're the governing body. You should absorb the blame. No. And that's what I said. If they put things in place, then whatever thing is spewing out there can be proven as to not be true. And that's what I want to see. Because we, the fans, believe that the federation is the governing body. And we want to see the federation doing well. We also want to see the athletes doing well. And for too long, and this is my observation, for too long we have seen where several times because of what we see out there in the media, the athletes are not being put first. And we talk about servant leaders. Go out there, make things happen. You put things in place so that your greatest resource, which is a human resource, they are actually okay. You cannot reach everything, but as I said before, if it is at an 85% to 90%, which would have been an A, anything 85 and over, then we can say the federation would have been trying. But it's more of reacting rather than, putting things in place. And I tell you, I have been doing the show for about 5 years, right? And when I started out, interviewing athletes and FAs and all of these things, from netball to football to tracks. Yeah? I've spoken to several persons on this channel before. Now, we started to do the reggae boys, the football, and we realized that so yeah, when we were covering the reggae boys, we spoke on a lot of the administrative flaws that we observed from the outside as fans who were invested in the sport. And we spoke, and these people, they came on these platforms, they spoke with us, they had dialogue, people came and share things that they see happening in football that are things that we are not doing. And if we are serious about football, we should be doing these things. And I have seen a massive turnaround from the JFF. They are not perfect yet, but there has been a massive turnaround from press conference we spoke about. We spoke about them having a regular press conference when a team is named, so the media can talk to the coaches and all of that. Having a press officer putting out information that is needed. Yeah, and we see where these things are happening. Yeah, interviewing of players. We spoke to them and tell them about their own YouTube channel that they need to get up on board so that they can do. And see what JFF doing now? They are providing live matches, but you have to pay a fee subscription in order to watch these games. These are some of the things that we have spoken about to the JFF. Yeah, and it's always an ongoing thing. But once the federation believes that the fans are just laba and just cursing and all of these things, no, it should be a partnership. It should be a partnership. I have seen where it worked with the JFF. And if the J3s want to be better, all stakeholders have to play a part in this thing. Because when the fan them are curse you, you're going to get it. Seeing? And it is because of what you're not doing. We even spoke about transparency. A lot of things are not transparent to the fans. The fans don't know what is happening. We told JFF about creating a constitution, putting the constitution in place and ensure that the things that are in there make sense. They did that. We spoke about creating a website. They did that. And everything in JFF is up and running now. Most things. So listen to me, man. When we talk about the federation, we are not bashing or only bashing. We are putting constructive things out there that they can do. When we talk about the JFF calling players, finding out about their injuries, they have been doing that now. And we see where it is working. They forge a relationship with the players. And that's what the J3 should have been doing with the athletes for years. Because athletes can't be saying the same thing. It is the common denomination is the J3s in all of this. And I'm not saying that the athletes are not to be blamed sometimes in how they go about their funding, because we spoke about that extensively, how they go about their financial management. But we talk too much. But guess what? We're going to continue to talk. So the new update is that allegedly, according to reports, I have to put that in now. MVP was approached and Franno said no. Right? Favour Ofili, gone. Turkey, serious about 2028 Olympic Games. On a stay there and more to come on a tande.